Rachel, it's lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can you give us a brief introduction of who you are and the company that you founded?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Rachel Berkal. I am a co-founder of Vetr Health, building here in Grand Rapids. And Vetr Health is an in-home veterinary care service that delivers comprehensive wellness care to your doorstep for an affordable price. And what else am I doing here?
I was going to say, what's the space that we're in right now, and why are you here at the Civic Theater in Grand Rapids?
In this exact space, yes. So I am also an entrepreneur in residence for MSU Research Foundation, also for Grand Valley, but currently in my capacity as an EIR for MSU, we are here for the PitchMI, the first PitchMI pitch competition of the week, and I'm helping today in that capacity. So really excited for everything that's ahead for these founders.
That's so cool. So Rachel, why did you start a company here in Michigan? Obviously, it's such a random state. A lot of people don't think that the ecosystem, if you will, when it comes to entrepreneurs in this region, there's enough support or there's enough backing. What would you say to that?
Well, we started in Grand Rapids because we love living here, and I think once I started to get plugged into the entrepreneurial community, into the ecosystem, realizing how many resources were here to support founders was really impactful. I think especially what Governor Whitmer is doing and the administration and the way they're allocating funds for entrepreneurship is fantastic and a reason to be building here. Selfishly, for veterinary medicine, MSU has one of the top vet schools in the country. So even through our work with the MSU Research Foundation as a company who is supported by the MSU Research Foundation, connecting us to the vet school has been huge in how we go to market and continue to develop and innovate in this space.
That's so cool. Can you talk to us a little bit about your business? And when you say service provided to your home. I've never heard of this. I've always heard I got to take my cat or dog to the vet and they got to go in there.
Right.
How does this work when you're coming to someone's house?
Exactly. Yeah. So we send veterinarians and technicians to people's homes, and that could be for a lot of different reasons. You might have a pet who is anxious and fearful of going to the vet. You yourself might have mobility limitations. So there's a lot of reasons why someone might want the vet to come to the home, even just for convenience. I think in a post-COVID world, we're used to things getting delivered to us, to telehealth, to concierge healthcare on the human side. We want to bring those same elements to the veterinary medicine. And so they will physically come into your home wherever your pet's most comfortable. Vaccines, diagnostics, telehealth, it's all included. We primarily have a membership, so people pay in monthly, and that includes the cost of the visits, of the vaccines, of the testing, so that you're not at the end of the vet, you're not sticker shocked with this giant bill every time. So predictable, easily budgetable.
Yeah, because taking care of pets is not cheap, especially if something's they actually have a lot of medications or whatever. So it's just kind of a model that would actually serve people, especially if there's a lot of expectations there, right?
Yeah, vet med, the cost of vet care is rising. Double the rate of inflation. It's crazy. There's so much going on in the industry that I won't bore you with the details, but it's really an industry ripe for disruption. And as two entrepreneurs who are really focused on tech to figure out how we could innovate in the space, that's where our hearts are. So
very cool. Can you talk to us a little bit about just the Midwest spirit in general? Because obviously you said that you love living in Grand Rapids. I do too. But a lot of people don't really understand this region that well. What would you say to them about starting a company here?
Oh yeah, I think it's Midwest nice, but I think it's genuine nice, where we live by giving first. So, even though that's a Techstars, a foundation, we truly want to help every founder, every entrepreneur, anyone who we come in contact with. I think that energy and that thesis that no matter where you're at in your journey, you are doing whatever you can to help someone however you can, whether those are introductions, whether you know someone or you can help further their mission. I think that's the heart and the spirit of building in the Midwest, and Midwest nice, but it's not fake.
That's so cool. A lot of people have heard the Midwest nice term, but if it turns into kindness, which it sounds like more of what you're saying, that's where the growth can happen, and you actually have support for whatever your dream is.
Exactly. Yeah.
So when the Michigan Research Foundation, obviously you're an entrepreneur in residence, that's what you said?
Yep.
So what can you say about the institution? Obviously, we're at their very first pitch ever. This is a huge competition. There's a lot of people, if you can't hear, it's loud right now downstairs. What can you say about the institution itself and how they actually support people? Because you have firsthand experience. And some people are like just about to encounter it for the first time.
Right. Yeah. So the MSU Research Foundation, they have a ton of resources, everything from people like me who are either entrepreneurs in residence or mentors in residence to helping founders navigate through a lot of these resources that exist in the state, things like business accelerator funds. So this money that is earmarked for founders, how do you navigate that process from application to receiving the funds? And just their network is, of course, vast. But in addition to that, they do have venture arms, so can help you get connected in with those team members to see if you might be a fit for potential funding. And they also run the Conquer Accelerator program, which is a great starting point for a lot of entrepreneurs or businesses who are looking to grow, to fundraise, to refine their pitch, and to get more integrated into the startup community. So a lot of different resources, but it's great. They have an office called The Bridge downtown, so there's a co-working space as well that can be subsidized for companies, which helps when you're bootstrapped or you're working on a really small budget. So yeah, they're an incredible resource for early founders.
Can you talk about the people a little bit? Because obviously, like there's a lot. It sounds like obviously the network is extremely supportive, but like, what about the people and the relationships? Because obviously that is like a key component. Because not everybody gets along with everybody, or how those work. But like for you, it seems like you've had incredible relationships along the way.
Yeah, I think relationships are everything. Like we always want to make friends and not connections, but I do feel like the connections that I've made with the MSU team, it feels very friendly and not so much investors, or I feel like I could really go to them with problems or anything that I'm facing that I want to brainstorm, talk through. So I do think they show up as a group of humans that truly want to help founders and will help you navigate the nuances of this world, because it's tough. It's hard out there.
Yes. Yeah. Very cool. Is there anything that you wish that I would have asked you about your business and or this pitch that we're about to witness here in like the next 5 minutes?
Oh, well, you could ask me about my dogs. I have. You don't have any pets.
I know, it's okay. I still love pets.
It makes me selling Vetr to you way harder when I can't tell you how it would work for your pets.
I'm going to tell my sister immediately because they've had like 4 or 5 surgeries with their dog.
Oh my gosh.
And they definitely need like some more attention and care. So I'm like immediately like, hey, I know something for you now.
Yes. No, but we're so Vetr Health, we're growing. We're looking to connect with any pet parents who are looking for an innovative solution for vet care. And I have 2 golden doodles that are the light of my lives that I have built this company around. So
that's
yeah.
awesome.
But yeah,
cool.
Thank you for the time. I'm glad to chat with you.
Yeah.